Hey guys, it's Coach Jessica, and I just wanted to check in with you. Having some problems going live, and so I'm doing it from my phone. I look a little bit like a mess because I did go to the gym, yay. But I was thinking about several things today, but I don't want to go on and on. I just want to ask you this, because I feel like on our Monday calls, a lot of times we really unearth some pretty deep things. Between our conversation with each other and what I just feel like gets downloaded for me to share, we really unearth some truths and some concepts that could potentially change your journey. And I was thinking about the fact that it takes doing something different in order to really move you forward in freedom. And that might sound like, duh. That might sound like such a simple thing. But I think about how often I hear the truth and don't act on it. It's true, right? Like you hear something and you know in your soul, it springs up that it's absolutely true. But then there's an action that's required on your part. And sometimes that action is a leap of faith, because the thing that you're being required to do does not net an immediate result. So sometimes, for example, talking out loud helps in the moment. If you're in an emotional moment, and you talk out loud and you say, you know what, this food is not going to help me. I'm really just lonely. I need to reach out to a friend. And you take that action and you reach out to a friend and you get through it, right? Like, so that kind of nets you a win right away. And so, but sometimes talking out loud in a compulsive moment seems silly. For example, for the person who has always eaten in their car and they start to speak out loud, I don't eat in my car. I don't eat in my car. I never eat in my car. I don't eat in my car. It may not net you instant freedom from eating in your car. You may have to do that for weeks and weeks and weeks until you get to a place where you no longer feel compelled to eat in your car. And so sometimes the action that we have to do doesn't get us an immediate result. Maybe, you need to move your body more. We know going to the gym 1 or 2 times or starting to walk, you may notice no difference in your body whatsoever. It takes a while for it to work. A few months back, I talked about there's a difference in knowing the truth and acting on the truth. And I used the sort of visual of a bird in a cage, because you're supposed to know the truth and the truth will set you free, but there's a difference in being set free and being made free. And being set free means I'm a bird, I'm perched in my cage, and someone opens the door. So I have access to freedom, right? But what actually makes me free? When I flap my wings and I go through the doorway. So my question for you today is, what are you doing? This month we're talking about pursuing freedom, right? And we talked about some barriers to that and some changes that you might need to make. If you haven't watched the last 2 weeks Monday calls, you need to do that. And really get on board with that, because this is the truth. You're going to hear the truth in those messages on those Zooms, but then you need to apply it. What do I need to do to actually be made free? Because knowing the truth isn't enough. So that's the question today. What are you doing? Not just what have you heard, but what are you actually doing? And again, it might be a leap of faith. You might not get instant gratification. But if you keep doing it, you will get free. And that's what it's all about. Hope y'all are having a great day. I'll talk to you soon.